just want to make an appeal to Dylan if he's watching this, or anybody that knows him is watching this. I'd like Dylan to come forward to the police and get this matter resolved. Front foot this and come and see us so we can get it resolved for our victim. I've just met with the victim at his home address. I've reassured him that we're working hard to resolve this for him, and he's in good shape. He's a little angry about the incident and how it's impacted on him. However, he is recovering well and in good spirits at home. At this point in time, the investigation continues. Again, we'd like Dylan Nuku, a male, 26 years old, whose photo I provided to you all, to come forward to police and front foot this and come and see us and get this matter resolved. We're currently investigating the matter, checking a number of addresses throughout Wellington, and doing our utmost to locate him, to resolve the matter and get his account of what happened on the night.
Have police identified the female that was in the vehicle at the time?
I can't go into the detail about that. We're confident that we'll be speaking to her in the near future. However, the investigation is still active and ongoing, so I can't go into the details about that at this point in time.
Whereabouts is Dylan Nuku?
We believe Dylan is in Wellington here. We've been in contact with family members who are willing to assist us, and we are appealing to them to keep the communication going with Dylan and appeal to him to come forward and speak to police.
What's your message to the members of the public who may see Dylan out in the community?
Look, at this point in time, it's likely that Dylan is armed. We're warning people not to approach Dylan. But any sightings or any information in regards to his whereabouts, if those people could contact police on 111 or the 0800 Crime Stoppers number and provide that advice to us.
He's had contact with police before, hasn't he?
I can't go into that information. As I say, the investigation's ongoing. He's an alleged offender, a suspect at this point in time, and we'd like him to come forward to us.
In 2014, Dylan Nuku led armed police on a big police chase through Wellington. Can you confirm it's the same Dylan?
Again, I'm not going to go into that information. It's an active investigation, and we don't want to, influence that in any way. We've provided his photo and name, and we'd like Dylan to come forward to us.
What does the CCTV vision show happening in that taxi?
Yeah, we've got a lot of good CCTV footage that we've reviewed, and that's clearly led us to identify Dylan. Again, that will be put before the courts in the near future should he go through that process. However, again, I can't discuss that at this point.
Will you release the visions?
Not before it goes to the courts.
What type of weapon was it exactly that was used?
Yeah, we believe a small pistol has been used, a low caliber firearm, and that shot has been fired into our victim's right shoulder, and again he's had surgery and is now recovering at home.
It's like a gas-powered air pistol?
I can't speculate in regards to that at this point.
Have you located that weapon?
No, I can't go into that detail at this point in time.
Why is that?
Because the matters will be subject to the court process, and I can't discuss that point.
So do you know whether Dylan Nuku is still armed or not?
I don't know that information. Again, we're making an appeal for Dylan to come forward, come to police and resolve this matter expediently.
When was the last time there was an incident of this kind in Miramar or even in, Wellington central suburbs?
Yeah, incidents like this are very unusual, so this is a rare incident. I just want to reassure the public that we treat these incidents very seriously, as do the community, and we're working hard and to try and resolve this for the community.
So this would be, when was the last time there was a shooting in Miramar?
So I can't speculate on that either.
Will there be a greater number of armed police around Wellington while this is underway?
Listen, we've got to complete our risk assessments in regards to our safety and the safety of the community, but let me just reassure the community that we're working hard and expediently to try and contact Dylan and speak to him and, just reassure the community by apprehending him.
So yes or no? There will be a greater number?
Well, again, our risk assessments we make with our staff safety are important. If it's determined that we need an armed response, we'll respond accordingly.
And when will that decision be made on whether when those risk assessments are completed?
Oh, the active assessments that we make day to day within, as we're investigating and responding to incidents. So.
But if it was that dangerous, wouldn't police move more urgently than you currently have?
Oh no, we're working very urgently. As I say, we've got a large team working on this, and again, we'd like Dylan to come forward and approach police, and we can get this matter resolved.
Do we know how Dylan gained access to this weapon in the first place?
Again, Dylan is the alleged offender in regards to this incident, and I can't go into the circumstances about how he's obtained this weapon.
Is there any indication that, or do police believe that Dylan was aiming just to wound the driver? Or
I can't go into that either. 2 more questions, guys?
So, are you concerned at all, though, that this guy was walking around the CBD with a gun?
Yeah, this is highly unusual and concerning. Yeah, you know, he's in a high area of densely populated people who are out socialising on a Saturday night and in possession of a weapon. So yeah, that is very concerning, and we want to obviously speak to him and get the matter resolved so we can mitigate that risk accordingly.
Does Dylan have a firearms licence?
I couldn't tell you that.
Does he have gang connections?
I couldn't tell you that either.
So in terms
That's it, guys. Thank you. All good?
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Warwick.